and the two of them are fucking fasting for some fucking reason because they were scared by their doctors about, you know, A1Cs and diabetes and all this other shit. Like, you know what? I was told the same thing and I did some fucking push-ups. Now, that may not, they may not respond to that. Okay. And so, but for me, the original thing, the first thing I thought of was, you're not going to respond to that because you were always trained in your brain to not be afraid of the doctors, but the authoritative part of it was always embedded in you. So that response mechanism is to, you know what I'm saying, abide. Whereas
Yes.
I was as well. Okay, I had the fear of the father and all of that too. But being an only child, I had a rebellious streak where I went through some bad shit when I was younger, saw some bad shit when I was younger through my adolescence, fought my way through it, and now have this, I rechanged my mental infrastructure where my first instinct is to rebel or ask why. So when my doctors told me, oh, your high blood pressure, your A1Cs are high, you're at risk, this, that, and the other, let's get you on some medicine. My first response was, go fuck yourself. Let me at least exhaust my own shit first. I know I haven't been exercising. I haven't been. So let me try this first, right? And I knew that I would respond to that. Of course, medicine's going to work. That's what they pay it to do. They Big Pharma wants you to get on the shit because cured patients aren't good for business. So they want to keep you hooked and engaged. They'll keep you healthy just enough to keep you re-prescribed, right? Cool. It is what it is, man. That's the world we're living in. All right. But ain't nobody stopping you from getting up early, changing your mindset and going to do some push-ups and things like, you know what I'm saying? You can go and just do that mental shift. The decision to say no is how it all starts. Right. And so
yeah,
I realized for my guys, they're never going to respond to that. So I didn't even bother trying. I gave them my 2 cents and I moved on. Okay? Anyways, so what I'm saying is this, okay? I already knew my guys' history, okay? You can't judge your first step, your first chapter in somebody else's 5th chapter in their story, right? If two people, if you and somebody else you don't even fucking know, complete strangers say you both got 50-pound weight loss, whatever, and you both start the same shit, the same regimen, the same, and you lose the weight faster, and you see the disparity in that other motherfucker face, what are you going to say to them? Are you going to be like, or are you going to be like, well, this is what worked for me? Or are you going to be like, okay, I've went through this in my life to get here, right? Something else worked for them. And and what's the biggest dick punch of them all is it's entirely possible. It's just the way their body they just responded better to it. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to a guy yesterday that works for PSO down here who, that's like the energy company, like what's back from ComEd, right? And he was talking about how his doctor missed, they didn't want to do he was allergic to everything under the sun after a food allergy test after he sprouted 40 some pounds. And he's my age. So for like 40 years, he went with no one being able to tell him the reason why he was all fucked up was because he had food allergies. He had all sorts, just allergies all over the place. He had no idea. So if you're going to be the person who is not taken off right away, you have got to understand that it's possible there's some shit you just don't know about. Or maybe you may be starting at the same time, but maybe this is their 5th time to start over. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe ask them, instead of being discouraged by it, maybe ask them and say, how the fuck does this work for you?
Yeah,
okay?
like,
before you start discrediting that, before you start saying that you did something wrong, maybe you didn't do anything wrong at all. What if they lose the first 5 pounds, the first 10 pounds in a week, and it takes you 2 weeks to do? And then the second 10 pounds, you guys lose at the same rate. And then the last 10 pounds, which everyone notoriously knows is the hardest to lose, she gets stuck at, and you're over here sprouting ahead. Like, that's absolutely possible. The way the bodies respond, especially over in age, can change. Right?
Mm-hmm.